Hello, everybody. So I'm sitting here, and actually it's Wednesday night, but feeling very Christmassy and in the mood. And I came in here and started going through it, and I have the Crafter's Companion Christmas Rose collection. And I was looking through in the 6x6 paper pad. I found this. Now, for the people that know me, you know that, well, maybe you don't know. I think I've mentioned it, maybe not a lot or just kind of in passing, but I kind of have a thing for these kind of vintagey looking Santa Clauses. And he's marvelous, and I love all of this. And I have an idea. I have a 6x6 card blank. And just so you know, when I went to the post office and asked about mailing a 6x6 card, I was told, put 2 stamps and write "do not machine" on there. Something about the square cards. They don't like, the machine doesn't like them. So I'm going to take a chance, and I'm going to kind of fussy cut here, but I don't want to wreck the sides because I'm thinking that I want to mat this and then use the outside papers, the outside floral, more drawn in, so that I could mat and layer it smaller. So basically I want to cut out this inside. This is going to be a very feminine card. And I hope it turns out as pretty as I'm thinking it will. Now, I'm not doing a real close fussy cut. As you can see, I'm just kind of leaving it. And this set, I cut right into there. This set comes with a lot of stuff, a lot of dies, and it's a big set. And I've shown it maybe I might try to come in closer to this. Outside oval. Now that I'm looking at it. I think that looks better. Okay, so he can be in the center of the card. Now I have to choose papers. And there's the 12 by 12 paper pad that came with it. And I don't know, I don't want any of the big patterns, but maybe some of this muted stuff in the background would look really nice. Need to see his colors good. Maybe in here, this snowflake. But then I might get rid of those ornaments because those ornaments are pretty too. Look at the Santa. Look at that Santa. I mean, I just love their Santa Clauses. Even their stamps and stuff of their Santas. I'm really liking this one. What's on the other side of this one? See, and that's the problem too, is sometimes you just don't want to cut into some of these pieces, but we got to use them, right? That's what we buy them for, so we might as well. I wonder how he'll look on the blue. Yes, I like that. Okay. I just feel like I need to do something wonderful with this set. So when I want to mat it, and I think unless I want to go, see, I'd like to have that lacy look, and then him. I like that lace on there. But maybe I'll just stick with some of these roses. I'm not crazy about that. Not crazy about that look. So let's see what else we have. That's kind of the same color. That's the same as his background. Look at the snowman. I mean, these papers are so good you can just make cards with just the paper. How about the pink? Oh, let's see how he looks on the pink. No, too washed out. So because the colors are muted on it, I think none of these colors are looking right. Let me see what other papers came with it. Let's see. This is the linen card, so let's take a look and see what's in here. We can do that. That looks good. No, I'm not crazy about that. Nope. Not liking that. Not the gray, because that's going back to getting washed out. This brown, no. Here's a red. Oh, a pink. Oh, that's kind of pretty. But none of them look as good as that green so far. So we're gonna stick with that green. So the green, not this one after all. So if we do this, and then this, what I'm thinking is, I could ink his edges up, and that would bring it out a little bit better. Oh, I forgot about putting the roses back in. Yeah, I think that might make all the difference. So I'm just gonna bring in I'm going to cut that ivy part off because I'm not crazy about how that goes. I'm going to cut that part off. Hmm. Think I'm gonna go ahead and cut this down, and I think I'm gonna use a pretty good leave a pretty good amount of space. So 6 by 6, I'm gonna go a 5.5, because I think I might want to put another cover down. So 5.5 by 5.5. So this would be here. He would be in the center. This would be on the corner, or I could even bring it down here. Let me get another corner going here. So you can see I'm not taking all of it. I'm kind of choosing which pieces, and I'm kind of letting the shape of it kind of decide. I'm thinking maybe just, I don't like that big lump right there. So I'm gonna come in. I think that looks better. And I'm not crazy about this big lump here either, so I'm gonna come in here. Do that. That looks better, I think. I hope you agree. So now, I've got this. And this one to come. Seems like I've been doing a lot of these kind of cards lately, but man, if you got the paper to do it, I say go ahead and do it. gotta see if there's a way to get it to really look better. Here's the other thing I wanted to do too, was check. No, not this. This ribbon on, oops, the wooden spool. And I thought I would just put it along the edge, but okay. So remember how I say your this does not always have to be in the right place, right? It doesn't always have to be centered. So if I did this, move this over, and then stuck this down here, I think I'd rather have the lacy edge. So here's what I'm gonna do. A little scary. I'm a little scared here. But let's do this. Let's give this a try. Let's cut a little bit of this off. So I only want to cut like half an inch. But I don't know. I'm hoping that this lace is stiff enough to stand up, because it feels pretty frilly soft, kind of, you know. Okay, so now if I put this up here, like this. Oh, it's going over. So it's got to be cut down a little bit. Just kind of going by feel here a little bit. Sometimes what we want to use isn't always what we should use. But if I come now and glue this on here, and then I put him back on. What do we think? I'm kind of liking it, but I think I want to ink up his edges a little bit. So I've got, where do I have them? My light is not so great in here right now, so I think this Anna Griffin green will work really well for that. So I'm just gonna get one of my little tiny blending brushes, and look, it's already got the green. This card really isn't going to take all that long, I don't think. Now, my one thing I'm not real sure of is how to attach this lace where it's not going to be like super sticky. I think it can use another round. I might have wanted a darker green, maybe. But I'm going to be happy with that now. I think that kind of brings him out a little bit better. Yes, I think he stands out much better. The lace. That is the wrong side of the lace. That is the right side of the lace right there. So I can put this on the edge. Like this. So let me glue this down first. And get this done. Did I run out of tape with this? Yeah, I thought so. Let me it's kind of late right now and I don't feel like messing with glue. And so I'm just going to use the double-sided tape or tear tape or whatever you call it. And this could be, I don't know, it could be actually from Dollar Tree. Make sure it's burnished around well. Helps you get it off cleaner. See, that's coming right off. There we go. I don't think Danny Griffin doesn't send us that big of a roll, does she? When we do the creates or the crops or whatever at home. I don't think we get that big of a one. Okay. I know I was going to do another mat, and I decided I liked that white. Look, it's still too long. I thought I trimmed, maybe I only trimmed the one side. I don't have it very straight, do I? Let's see if it's too late. Nope, I don't think so. I think I got it. So here, I wonder if that'll still stick. Well, I don't know. I'll put it on this side. No, I'll put it on the bottom. That wasn't straight either, but we're gonna keep it. Well, maybe it was straight. Huh. I don't know. Hard to tell now. I can come back in later and put some glue down in there. So now I want to get this down, and I think I want to go all the way from top to bottom. So I'm going to run some more tape. I hope this works without leaving it sticky. Okay. All right. Okay. And I'm not going to cut it until I get there. I'm going to bring it to the edge. Oh. Did you see what I was doing? I was stretching it. Okay, so it needs to come over more. All right. Now I'll cut it off. I don't think I've ever used actual lace on a card before. But having the flowers farther over to the side, there's no sticky coming through. So hopefully that holds. Now he can come in and I can choose my corners. Like that one there. And I'm not a fan of that one there, but let's see. How about this one? No. Where's that other one? I did have 4. And it's a little dark right now. Maybe this one. Okay, that one will work. This one. And this one. Okay. So let me stick him down now. I'm gonna I might not put this video up until, well, I'm gonna put it up tomorrow. I will. It'll go up tomorrow, which will be Thursday. It's Friday night, it's late, and it's kind of dark, but I just was in the mood, and so I said, okay, I'm gonna go do a Christmas card. I got all that stuff ready for my granddaughter for Friday, and I think that kind of helped put me in the mood to do my own. Okay. So I want to place him there. And then, so I want this here on the green or up? I think on the green. Here's the other one. Yeah, that's gotta go. That's gotta go down there. Okay. It's flowers on both sides. I cut. And it works on both sides. It's like the same exact pattern. I didn't realize that when I was cutting it. Okay. You can see that tape is sticking out over. It is double-sided tape. So all you gotta do is take it and fold it back on itself. That's all. No need to stress or anything on it. Just tape it back on itself. Okay, now do I want this one or this one? I kind of really like this one though. Yeah, this one. So I got little tiny pieces hanging over, so just folding it back on. See, I came over the edge here and here, so just fold it back on. All right. It's missing something. Yeah. Not a glitter pink. This baby. Let's take a look. I think that's gonna work. 1, 2, 3. 5. Still feels like it's missing something. It feels like it needs something. Maybe I needed to go all the way down the side. You know, like all the way. Oh yeah, that would have been better, huh? I don't think there's a way to incorporate it now unless I can pull those off, but see, like how that would have worked, just to use the whole side of the paper. I'll put it on just so you can see the difference. I should have thought about that I still have plenty of all this everything still, so I can do it over again. I just hate the thought of wasting that. Ribbon. That's better. Look at how the lace is. Feminine, pretty, and Christmassy. But see, I normally stick with traditional. I'm a traditionalist when it comes to Christmas, and I don't usually want to get into these pinks and all that stuff, but it's really pretty, and I know somebody that will love this. So, there we are. All right. I need a sentiment, don't I? Of course, all my sentiments have been put away. Yeah, everything's been moved. There's no Christmas stuff in here. Not much in there anyways. There should have been a ton, but there's not. Well, I think the sentiment is going to go across the ribbon. I'm going to cross the roses here. I was going to get one of those small ones that I got from Jane, and I got those. I moved those. So, that's going to have to wait. I wonder, wasn't thinking that there's probably a sentiment in here that will work. I think that would be too big. A Christmas tree, that's not going to work. I was sure I saw some sentiment stamps and all this stuff. There's so much stuff with this pack. It probably might have been one of their very last, very large collections. You know, their collections are not as large anymore. See, that's a big stamp right there. This is too big. I need, like, something in here. Well, that opened up nicely, didn't it? Oh, these are all too big, too, still. Christmas wishes just for you. That will fit in there. Let's see. I'm going to use the same green that I inked him up with. Make sure the whole thing is down. That's good. Happy with that. And I'm going to cut it small as I can because I really wanted a very small sentiment. I'm afraid I'm going to smudge the ink. There we go. I like it. You know, I just can't get over myself sometimes. I do not know. There it is. I was like, where did I put that double-sided tape? I can't believe. Okay. There we go. I like it. I would do more of these, but now I'll know to cut this in one single. I might have to cut a little piece out in the middle or something, but, you know, just try to make it a little bit shorter. All right, everybody. If you like my video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you join me again. Bye-bye now.